Yes, hi, good evening, everyone. This is my first video in I think literally 5 years, maybe for longer. Um, what I did this evening, today is the 26th of April, 2018. So if you'll see today, I made this video today. I went out today, this evening, to buy some almond cakes, which which I eat since I was very young, since I barely knew how to speak. So what happens? So I eat it once in a while. I buy a pack and I eat it because I like it. So what I did today, I went to the shop at night to buy myself a pack of almond cakes. And when I bought it, I noticed that the almond cake was very soggy and it tastes like raw dough. So it's not good to eat. I know exactly how it tastes. I've been eating for years, and it tastes completely different than it's supposed to be. And I just show you. Look, I just took one bite out. You can, if you can look at it, it's very soggy. This stuff is very soggy. And if you look at the expiry date, I bought this today. If you look good at the expiry date, 1 second, it says the expiry date is the 5th of March 2018. Yeah, it looks a bit mirrored because I put in my front face camera there, but it is this food is not good to eat. And I I myself, for the ones that haven't seen me in years, I'm a chef now, and I'm being doing working as a chef for 5 years now. I'm in the catering industry for 8 years now. I am a licensed food handler. Also, I am licensed to check food, whether they are good or not good. Licensed to label food. I'm licensed to taste food, and trained as well to see if it is good or not good. And I can tell from straight away whether the food is good or not good by just put a little bit of the food on my tongue. So this food is clearly not good. I've been to the shop just to say, hey, I need to get a refund or exchange it to something that's actually good. Well, the guy itself run up straight away. The shop is closed, and the shop is on 607 Harford Road in here in Enfield. So please don't go to this shop. If you go there, show them this video as well. Tell them, listen, this is he's selling rotten food that is not good to eat. You know, I can get sick from it. You can get sick and even die from it if you eat rotten food. So it's not good. Um, it's not the first time I experienced this. It is very common with lately. I think literally in the past 3 or 4 years, I've actually experienced small corner shops, off-license shops, selling food that has been gone up for a long time. And I've seen some of the most weirdest things there. I even found a shop that was selling earrings that have been um, pre-used. Even the whole ear dirt was on there. So I do think we should go to those corner shops and see what is going on. And even I myself I'm in contact with food inspectors, so maybe I should speak with them just to check those shops out, because we need to have a look at those shops because it's not good. The food there is it's not any more healthy. Um, Even some of the drinks are tasting a bit different than it's supposed to be, and I'm really concerned. I mean, there was one shop in my area where I used to live. When I was still in Edgewood, we had a shop, and that food is very good. But all other shops, there I have no idea what's wrong with their food. It seems like they don't put an effort in checking their own food. They don't. I don't think they even check the expiry date. If in by law, I mean by law, you have to go literally 1 or 2 days before the food ends. You have to go in there to check it. I mean, as a chef, I know that the day the food expired, for example, if the food expired tomorrow, I made a dish, and that will be expired tomorrow, it has to be either relabeled if it's still good, or it has to be discarded. You can't straight away, because it isn't good to keep it like that. It is a health hazard. And people do need to understand, in particular people that own off license shops, you cannot keep food longer than its expiry date. It says the 3rd of March. The 3rd of March is nearly 2 months ago, you know. And if you can't read dates, yeah, you might say, "Oh, I thought it was the 3rd of May." So okay, do you know you don't know how to read dates in this country? They put the date first, then the month, and then the year. This is not America. This is England. You put first the date, then the month, and then the year. That's it. All right. So you don't have. There's no argument about this. And I thought at first, yeah, here in London, it is easier for me to go to one of those shops sometimes, because in the evenings or at night, it is handy to go there and buy your groceries, because it seems to be easier. But now I seem to go to a shop and pay attention what I'm going to get, because systematically seeing they don't check their own food out. They don't check it, and that is really concerning to me, and it's really frightening, because if somebody eat the food, and they have to understand this, if you sell food or produce food and somebody eats it and the person die from it, you can go to prison for this in this country. When I became a chef and I had my done my food hygiene, particularly if you get level 2 or above, you get it with that your exam is basically a declaration. If anyone dies from the food you producing, you will be liable yourself, not your head chef, not your sous chef, not any other chef there in command. It will be you, because you're the one that touching it. You're the one that should know the procedures. You should know the regulations. So the same thing as a retail holder, he's supposed to have a level 3 certificate in order to sell the food. So this means that if he, because I'm gonna go there tomorrow and ask him if he has it. If he don't have it, I will have to report him for not having the proper documentation. And I think we do should question the people, the shops. Do you have it? If you don't have it, we cannot purchase it from you. Simple as it is, we need to start questioning these things. Are you licensed to sell certain type of products? Because he's clearly not licensed to sell food, because if he knew it, he wouldn't be done it. He wouldn't be doing this stuff. And I don't understand why these shops are not being checked here in London. And that's all I had to say.